Often people struggle with problems that others don't perceive, but that are very real for them. For example, it may be a fear of public speaking, social anxiety, or low self-esteem. These problems are not visible, but can deeply affect someone's life. It's important to remember that no one is perfect. Everyone has internal struggles and problems that seem impossible to solve. Sometimes the best thing we can do is accept these problems and find a way to live with them. An inspiring story is that of a woman who struggled with depression for years. She thought she was the only one with this problem and was ashamed to talk about it with others. But one day she decided to seek help and realized that many people shared her feelings. By opening up and sharing her story, she freed herself from the stigma of depression and found a supportive community. Another inspiring story is that of a man who struggled with social anxiety for years. He was afraid of public speaking and being judged by others. But he decided to face his fears and enrolled in a theater course. Over time, he discovered that he could express himself freely and gained the confidence to speak in public. Sometimes people may believe that they are the only ones with these problems and isolate themselves from the world. But it's important to remember that there are other people who go through similar situations and that there are resources available to help them. Talking to a therapist or joining a support group can be a good option for those struggling with internal problems. It's also important to remember that recovery is not a straight line. There will be ups and downs along the way, and it's normal to have setbacks. But don't give up. As you learn to manage your problems, they become more manageable and less daunting. It's important to remember that not everything can be cured. Some problems are chronic and can be managed, but not completely eliminated. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with having a chronic condition. The important thing is to find ways to manage it and find a healthy balance in your life. Remember that it's normal to have problems and that you're not alone. Everyone has internal struggles and difficulties that need to be overcome. The important thing is to find a way to live with these problems and move forward. Don't be afraid to seek help and share your story. Together, we can create a more empathetic and supportive community.